You've been bugging all day, bro. Who's better, Big or Pac?
Pac's way better than Big, bro.
How? Big is a way better spitter than
He's
him.
not a better spitter than Pac, bro. Pac got way more content.
I didn't ask you about content. Who's better, LeBron or him?
We kicking ass like the baby. Crying. I link with the plugs that I met one more time if these labels don't pay me.
I turned this up my headphones one time.
I remember when I first told
You don't
my
know about no
father
Benny the Butcher, Abel.
dealing with. I'm like, I told him I was dealing
I swear every week I come in with some Benny. That's old Benny right there, though. I want to welcome everybody to the Ohh Wells World podcast. I want to thank everybody for showing up and tuning in with your boy real quick. And then you already know, as always, I got my man Els. Say what up one time.
Yeah.
And we got some special guests today, Els.
Very special guest.
Two gentlemen I've known for a very, very long period of time. I've known Abel since first grade, bro.
That's day
Facts.
one. That's literally day one.
1,000%. I've known him since first fucking grade, Joe. And my nigga Stephon, I've known him since high school. He was a young athlete. I wasn't blessed to be an athlete, you know what I'm saying? 8th grade, I broke my leg and I was like, yep, that's it for me, guys. Where's the drums at? I want to thank y'all for being on, man. I really appreciate y'all. I know Stephon hit me up wanting to come on my platform, and then you hit me up after, and I was like, yo, we all just get on here, man. So I want y'all to introduce yourselves and tell them what it is that y'all do.
Yeah, for sure. So for those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name's Abel Melendez. Like I said, I really knew Ronell literally since like the first grade. Like when I think about elementary school, all I can think about is you and then this other girl too. I'm not even gonna bring up no other names, but this is literally all I can remember, right, from first grade. It's literally you and this other girl, bro. Crazy story, right? Before we even get into this, bro, like this is one story that I always remember, bro. I don't know why, but it always stuck with me. You really made me cry in first grade, bro.
Oh, don't do that.
Nah, bro.
Don't do that.
I don't forgot what the situation
Don't
was.
do that,
Bro.
Joe.
But like, I forgot what the situation was, yo. But like, it was a situation where like we was playing something. I forgot what it was, and then you ended up getting upset. You started yelling at me, and it got me emotional as hell, bro. I started crying, bro, and it was like in elementary school, bro.
You was a bully, Ronell?
Yo, I wasn't.
Bully,
Oh, man.
bully, bro.
Damn.
No, I was not. Don't do that. Cause you say that cause Katrina. You remember Katrina?
Yeah.
She said that I made her cry too, and I'm like, yo, there's no way. I'm the nicest person ever, son. I'm the nicest person ever.
Now.
Yo, don't do that, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. How's the fam, man? Yo, you Spanish for real, yo.
For real.
You Spanish for real. He got 3 and 1 on the way, I believe, right? Or 4 and 1 on the
I
way.
got 2 and 1 on the way.
I thought you had 3.
He
I
not
got
too.
two.
What? That's crazy. You
extra baby on.
Yeah.
Yo, nah, you got 3, yo.
Look, he about to have one on the way talking.
Shut
crazy.
up. You better shut up back there. So, man, what's up, man? Talk to me. What's up? I know you've been both of y'all have been on a journey on ForEx, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's been very lucrative for the both of you.
Hell yeah.
And I definitely wanted to showcase. I wanted y'all on my platform to get it out to the people who feel like it's a scam. Number one, I think that's like the number one hesitant for people, because people, especially with me, I know myself. I speak for myself.
Yeah.
I know I'm a 9-to-5 nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I just how I'm wired. You know what I'm saying? My mother had the same job for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? My dad been doing the same thing ever since I've been living. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I've been wired. And I understand that that's not the only thing that you have to do to make money and to build wealth and pick up your family and do the things that you want to do. So yeah, man, I want y'all both to tell me about your journey in this ForEx thing.
Yeah, for sure. So I've been doing it now for 5 years, and it's been a journey, right? Because like I was one of the first people on social media, I would say, that even really started pushing this heavy.
Facts.
Heavy. And obviously, since I'm one of the first, you know how it is. People always have their own thoughts, their opinions on it. And it's more so just from them not knowing truly what it is. Right. When you step outside the box, you start doing things different. People think that it's not the right way to go in life. Yeah. But I realized just listening to my mentors, right? People that again are seeing massive success. I'm talking about 7, 8, 9 figures in this, right? They always told me that the people that know you the most, they're not gonna respect what you're doing because they know you for what you were. They don't know you for where you're actually headed in life.
They don't see your vision.
Yeah, so like when I started pushing it, a lot of people didn't really see it at all, and everybody used to just clown me. People used to call me trader boy, stock boy, like they was calling me everything, right? And for me though, I realized that you gotta have a bulletproof mindset when you're again trying to reach for success, because there's gonna be so many haters. There's gonna be so many people that just don't see your vision but have the most to say.
Definitely.
And another thing that one of my mentors said though is that the people that talk the most, they're talking it based off their own doubt on whether they could do it. Right. They're not pushing. They don't know if I could do it. They know if I could do it. They're saying that it don't work because they themselves believe that they can't do it.
Right.
It's
Probably
nothing
just
to do
never
with me.
put no research into it. Like he said, like,
Bro,
people think it's a scam. Like, you look at what it is and you can spend 5 minutes researching and you will, you feel what I'm saying, you'll be enlightened on what actually is going on.
Bro, a simple Google search, bro.
Yeah.
Like just
Facts.
type in what is Forex in Google, bro. And you'll
I'm not
see.
gonna lie, like that's what I did yesterday. Like I didn't
Bro.
know exactly what Forex trading was. I'm thinking like, oh, it's like, you know, some computer program, you're trading stocks, craziness. Like you're not even trading stocks, you're trading in currency.
Right.
So then it's like, oh.
Trade your money for money, right?
Talking to Mike, bro.
Instead of trading your time for money, you're literally starting to trade your money for money, right?
Yeah.
It's like literally, if you got a bank account, you're participating in Forex, right? If you go on vacation to another country, you're participating in
Definitely.
Forex. You're exchanging your currency, right?
For
what do you
another.
think the banks do with the money that goes in your bank account, right? Like, let me ask you something. How much money have you made in the past 10 years off the money that's been in your bank account?
Shit. 1% a year, 2% a year. You know what I
right?
mean?
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like-
And these banks are going ahead and making 10%,
Yeah.
20%, whatever it is that they're making off of
On
your
your
money,
money.
and then they're
Yeah,
going ahead and
yeah.
putting your money back in your account. Like,
Facts.
here you go. Thank you for banking with
Yeah.
us, right? Appreciate you putting your money over here, right? Like, literally, that's what they're doing. And that's one thing that we don't realize is, like, literally, we're already participating in this, right? So why can't we take advantage of it? And the reason why we don't take advantage of it is because we don't have access to that knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Access to that information. And that's really what it's all about. Like, especially coming where we're from, like you said, right? You're a 9-to-5 person. Like, that's all we see, right? We're only going to be able to do what we see. If we don't see 6 and 7 figure people coming out of where we're from,
Yeah.
we're not gonna think that we could do it, right? We see athletes, celebrities. These are the people we're looking up to, right? These are the people we want to be like. We think that those are the only ways that it can be done, right? And we got to realize, like, we're in a digital age. Like, technology is taking over, right? And if you don't get on, you're gonna get left behind, right? So it's one thing that you really have to realize is that, like, this literally, like, is the future, right? There's literally 10-year-old kids that are making $30 million online right now. Like, you not understand that. Like, just my bad. But I get excited. I apologize. But just
serious.
understanding that
You
is
break
like,
my table, you
when
owe me
when
another
you
one,
See,
all
when you see that, it's like, bro, it's like there's millions of ways. There's millions of millionaires in the world. Why can't we be one? Right. Literally.
Yo, listen to what he just said, by the way. He said there's a million millionaires out here. So why don't you believe that you can do it yourself? Like, this is what people don't realize, right? We're all God's highest form of creation, right?
Yeah.
Which means whatever we think about, we could really bring about. It's just, again, the only thing that separates the wealthy from the poor, bro, is access to information and what they do with that information. And that's what we've been. I mean, you see how passionate he is about this. This boy just comes on the mic and just starts talking.
Yep,
because
that's a fact.
It's all passion though, because he knows where he's headed.
The fact that he hit me up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, he like legit slid in my inbox like, yo, bro, what's up? Let's pod together. I'm like, okay, all right, Stephon, my nigga.
Bro,
Listen,
and it's all because of the passion, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, for me, bro, like, I went from doing my warehousing job, right? Like, that was my last job that I ever had, right? Which I was at for like 6 years. I left that job 3.5 years ago, right? So I've been doing this full time now for 3.5 years, right? And when I was working that job, I was also telling everybody, like, yo, at my job, I'm like, yo, like, this shit lit. Like, this Forex thing gonna work. This thing gonna pop. I promise you it's gonna pop. And everybody at my job, because again, they're stuck in that 9-to-5 mentality, right? They're like, nah, bro, just keep working, da-da-da. And I'm like, nah.
Like, looking at you like you crazy
bro.
yo, you gonna give up this pension and
Bro,
I'm not retiring from here.
Bro, like, I was making, like, I think $22, $23 an hour when I left, right? And when I tell people that, they're like, damn, you left a 20+ hour job? I'm like, yeah, bro, because I'm not trying to make 20 an hour. I'm trying to make $20 a minute. It's just all about perspective, right? And people got to be able to open to perspective when it comes to this, right? For me,
dropping gems, both of y'all right now, dropping gems.
bro, and I promise you, this is gonna be your most viewed podcast, bro.
Yo,
I swear to
I'm
everything,
with it.
bro.
I'm with it.
And this is gonna be the most educational one too, because this is what it's all about, bro. It's providing education that was given to us, that's positioning us in a way that we're actually seeing success, so that other people can go ahead and take this information and do whatever the hell they want to do with it. again.
See, and that's the other thing too. Like in our community, like when you come from impoverished communities, a lot of times when people get out, they're not trying to share the knowledge. They holding it like, fam, listen, I got this money, I got rich. I can't put you on. If I put you on, you might knock me out the box with this. It's like, okay, I'm gonna show you what you got to do. It's on you to go do it. You feel what I'm saying? It's on you to peep the trends and so on and so forth, and however that stuff goes. So you know what I mean?
And we're trying to change the culture, bro.
Yeah.
Like we trying to really, bro, because like I made good money, bro. Like for real, enough to where like I haven't worked a job, bro. But like that's a cool flex, right? But like when I retired my wife a year and a half ago, that's the biggest flex.
Yeah, like that.
Ain't nobody in my house works. Like it's just me, wifey, and our kids, bro. Now think about how my kids are gonna be raised. They're not gonna be raised how I was. Right. Seeing my parents go to work every single day. Now they see mommy and daddy working from home, making money from the crib, looking good.
It's gonna change their perspective on the things that they could do. Like,
what, bro?
Like my father don't work. My father trade and this and it's gonna. Bro, it's gonna change. It's a generational change you've created. And that's what's up, man.
And that's what we need everybody on board, bro. Like I said, I heard everything in the book, bro, as to why ForEx don't work, right? But did that slow me down? Hell no, bro. Nope. Because all it needs is this is the thing, right? Not everybody's gonna get onto, and that's cool, right? Success isn't for everybody at the end of the day, right? We still need people to, take out the trash, right? We still need people to go ahead and work at the supermarket. So it's not for everybody,
right?
But one thing that I do though, that it is for anybody. It's not for everybody, but it's for anybody.
So for the viewers, break down like what ForEx is.
Of course, ForEx is short for foreign exchange market, right? It's literally the exchange of currency. That's literally what it is. So when we're trading ForEx, right, and the actual like electronic way of doing it, we're just speculating on what currencies are gonna do against each other, right? It's like the euro against the US dollar, right? It's like the pound against the Japanese yen. We just read these charts and we figure out how to find the patterns on the charts. And depending on what that pattern says, it gives us an idea as to where these currencies are gonna go. And we literally just take trades and we make money. Like this morning alone, you made money solo?
That's a fact. I made money. My whole team made money 10% today.
You made 10% account. Like think about that. Like just think about investing terms, 5 to 10%, right? 5 to 10% for stock traders is actually really good for the year. Right? Like that's professional stock traders for a year. But since ForEx is a much more liquid market, right, much more volatile market that also, and because the brokers give us things like leverage, we can make not just 5, 10% in a year. We can do that daily if we're doing it the right way, and that's still using proper risk. That's still only risking around 2 to 3% of our account balance every single time. And that's why I love this. That's why a lot of stock traders that I know are actually coming over to the ForEx game now because they see the gains are much more quicker, much more. It's just. With ForEx is more technical. You got to actually learn how to read the charts.
Yeah, the candlesticks.
You got to learn all that.
Yeah.
With stocks, it's just more about fundamentals based on the company, right? Yeah. So with ForEx, it is a little bit more work. Yeah. But once you learn the language, you're gonna be Gucci for the rest of your life.
So my thing's like in my little research that I did last night, I seen different dudes talking about different tools they use. Now, can you, if let's say you get into it and you just using these tools, can you still see success, or like you said, is this something that you have to learn? Like, bro, can you rely on these tools?
Bro, how did we make money this morning?
That using the tools, right? So literally, this is what we do every single morning, right? So
like
literally
the
every morning,
Yaki
I get
Mosho.
5:30 every single morning, right? I'll literally pull up a Zoom link. I have all my team jump on. Literally, we hop on first person up and we use a DeLorean. Yeah. It's a tool literally that calls out trades every 15 minutes, right, on every single time frame, right? So it's literally 4 questions. You ask yourself 4 questions. You get a yes to these 4 questions. Like, it's so easy that my son knows these 4 questions and can answer. My son's 5 years old, mind you, right? So my son can take a trade right now, right? Yeah. Literally doing these 4 steps, right? We hop on the call. Literally, we have 6 or 7 figure traders that are telling us buy, sell. Abel being one of those people every single morning from 8 to 9 in the morning, feeding us, making sure everybody's eating together, right? Yeah. Using the tools. Like literally, I had 2 people that just joined yesterday that made money this morning, right? Okay. Literally, both made 10% of their account on their very first day, right? So like when people are coming into this business, you start making money, you start seeing yourself, you see what's possible. It's like your belief level starts to really go up, right? And it's like then you start to see like, damn, like I just literally sat here and I made $50, right, in an hour, right? For example, right? How long is it going to take you to make $50 going to your job?
Oh, I mean,
right? How many hours do you got to sell of your time to make $50?
Me, like 2-3 hours.
You feel me? So it's like when you think about it, when I could sit back and I could sit in my computer chair, go make my son breakfast, and I could take this trade real quick and make some money. that hits different, right?
Yeah.
When my little brothers are taking the same exact trades as me and making money, that hits different. When my pops is making money, that hits different, right?
putting
Like,
everybody
it's like when
on.
your whole family starts getting on and you guys is all making the money together, it changes everybody's perspective, right? Because now, again, it changes your environment. It puts you around different because now not only are you being around, like you're being around people that are making money, right? So it's like the law of association. You hang out with 5 broke people, you're gonna be the 6 broke one,
Hell
right?
yeah.
But if you hang out with 5 people getting money, you have no choice but to level
They
up.
gonna
right?
put you around
You
it.
have no
You around
choice
the
but
money.
to go to that next level,
Yeah.
right? It's impossible for your bar not to be raised, right? Because you're gonna feel the type of like, damn, I see all them getting money. This is all they're doing. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me do this, right?
Yeah.
Like literally, success is done. Right? People are too busy trying to reinvent the wheel for success, and it's done already. Like I said earlier, there's millions of millionaires in the world. Why can't we do it, right? If it's done, the blueprint is there. Why try to reinvent it, right? Why try to do something different? Why deviate from the plan, right? I know that these people have 6 and 7 figures. They have what I want. I'm going to get around them. I'm going to figure out what they did, and I'm going to implement it myself, put my own sauce on it, and I'm going to take it to the next level. You feel me? It's that simple, bro. Like, it's that simple. And, like, not only is this help you financially growth, but the personal growth, just being around those type of people is crazy. Because now your thoughts is different, right? Coming where we're coming from, like I said, we're not seeing 6 and 7 figure people on a daily basis, right? I got, like, 8 millionaires I could call on my phone and get on FaceTime right now that could be like, yo, bro, I need mentor on this. How did you get through this, right? They're gonna tell me what I need to do. I'm gonna go and implement that. I'm gonna run the play, and I'm going to see that same success, right?
So
it's like you do what they do, you'll have what they have, bro. It's simple.
Now for people who look at the game like, look at stocks, look at just trading period, I'm like, yo, I need money. How much money do you need to start with to get into Forex trading?
Listen, that's a big misconception. A lot of people think that, even with stocks, a lot of people think that you need a lot of money to do this. Right now, you need to focus on learning the skill.
Okay.
Right? It's not about the money right now.
Right.
When you focus on the money, that's why you're not going to get it.
Right.
Right? When you focus on mastering the skill, the money's going to be a byproduct of you understanding the actual skill.
Okay.
So I tell people, like, yo, start off with like $100 in your trading account. If you could turn $100 into 1,000, then you know the skill.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna be able to turn 1,000 into 10,000 if you can't turn 100 into 1,000.
Right.
Master the skill, and the money's gonna come in by default.
Okay.
No lie, it's that simple. Like, you see Solo, like, this boy moving off energy right now.
Yeah.
Like, and shout out to Solo's pops, because he be making mad money trading, like mad money trading for real. And it's because of him. He's putting him in position now.
Yeah.
Like, Solo been doing this now for a year, 2 years, and he hasn't worked. When was the last time you worked a job? Hasn't worked a job in like a year and a half, and people still question whether this works or not.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just because people don't have big houses, cars, like, no, there's a time and place for everything, right?
I mean, that means you just because you're making money don't mean you have to spend the money.
and that's
You
the thing.
Live within your means.
But according to society, they want to see what you're getting from it.
yeah, but
right?
that's people getting tricked out their bag.
Exactly,
You
and
getting
that's
tricked
why
out
we
your
here to
bag.
change the culture. Like,
Yeah.
it's not about what you can buy. It's the time freedom that you get from it. Like, for me personally, like, I can never go back to a 9 to 5. There's no shade towards it. I just value my time too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way in hell somebody could tell me that an hour of my life is only worth $20.
Facts.
It just doesn't make sense to me, right? And an
Facts.
hour of my life is not worth $15. Even now, an hour of my life is not even worth $100. It's not worth it now, because I know what I could do off of my cell phone. Like, like what? My cell phone is making that. There's the thing, right? A lot of us, how much we spend on these cell phones, right? Thousands of dollars,
Good.
right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So, what's the point of having a phone that you spend $1,000 on if you can't make $1,000 from it?
Not even just the money you spent on it, but the time you spent on it. You
What?
spend a
Yo, let
good
me show you this,
portion.
right? Let me show
What
you
they
this,
put
right?
the screen time,
right?
bro? That shit'll show you a lot.
Right? What? That tells you everything, right? Like, my screen time, I'm always on my phone, right?
Yeah.
Because I run a 6 or 7 figure business off of my phone, right? So I'm constantly on it.
Yeah.
And I tell people, like, yo, go to your screen time and actually see, like, how long you on it on a daily basis.
And what you're
Yeah,
on.
and that's the next thing, right? It's like, all right, now break down how many hours you're on your phone. Like, what are you putting towards income producing activities?
Yeah.
Most people are not. They focus scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, playing Candy Crush,
I ain't
right?
showing you shit.
Playing Fortnite, right? And Pornhub, right? Like, they just putting it towards thing that's not producing an income, and that's why their phone is a liability instead of an asset. Like, our phones are assets. Our phones making us money on a daily basis, and that's what we're trying to bring to culture. Is just people need to be open to it. There's too much people making money right now online, man. You cannot be seeing so many people coming up off the internet and you not trying to get your own piece of the pie.
Bro,
It
tell
doesn't
me
make
about it.
sense.
Yeah.
Don't make
That's a
sense,
fact.
bro. Like, and like I said, I've been ridiculed, especially from my hometown. I love my city. I always come back to. I'm always back in Schenectady.
Number
Like,
one, you know how Connect give it up.
Bro,
So there's some weird shit going on that we don't understand. No,
bro,
we're
they
bashing
the
it.
biggest skeptics, bro, in
Facts.
the world, bro. And if I would have let the skeptics stop me from doing this, bro, then I'll still be working the warehouse job that I was at. I'll still be out here, bro. Like I don't live out here, bro. I moved my family out of here, bro. Like I've been living in North Carolina for 2 years now. Literally just because I wanted a different environment for my kids. Solo about to, like, I don't even know if I should tell people, but Solo about to make a big move too now, just because again, it's time for change, right? Like I love my city, but the best decision I ever made was moving from here, right? They actually say that that's like a cheat code in your 20s, right? To move from your home city, right? Because
experience something different.
It's gonna open you up to different. It's gonna get you around different situations, different people, different circles that can open your mind up to a whole different thing, right? They like to say that most people are closed-minded by default because of the product of their environment, right? But this is the thing: if you open your mind up, right? The mind is like a T-shirt, right? If I were to stretch this collar on this T-shirt, right, it's never gonna get back to the same size, right? No. Same thing with your mind, right? When you open your mind up and you start to expand it, your mind is never gonna go back to that small form, right? That's what we need to start doing. People need to start really educating themselves on how the laws of the universe really works. Like for me, I'm all about personal development, right? I'm all about really understanding exactly what I need to do to get to the next level, and understanding that is really gonna be the key to success. Understanding that your vibration level and all your vibrations, and that everybody moves at a certain vibration. If you're at a low vibration, you're always gonna be feeling that way. But when you get around people that are high vibration, you can get your vibration to that level as well, and it's gonna have you thinking much different.
It's gonna turn you up.
Yeah, and that's just people just don't understand that. Like even a lot of people that are about to watch this probably don't even know what the hell I'm even talking about.
They don't.
They don't understand the vibes and what that
they
really.
don't.
People like, yo, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Even with even the shit.
That's when people say that, it's so true. Like, yo, it's
they
a vibe.
don't even understand though.
You
like
can feel people's vibe. Like when you walk into a room and you feel like, oh nah, it's a bad vibe. It's because they vibrate on a completely different vibration than you. But when you walk in the room, you're like, yo, it's feel lit. It's because y'all vibrating at the same vibration, and that's where you want to be at.
I'm feeling the vibrations now, nigga. I'm ready for my 6-7 figures. You heard?
I tell you, like, it's possible, man. Like,
yo, cause for me personally, I've never shitted on it. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely had like my questions.
Of course.
One of my main sources is my brother Jeff.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's my brother, yeah. Shout out to Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff, no 100%. So when he was like literally at our we have the same job. So he was literally at a job at our job, and he was showing me like, yo, bro, I just made $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And then he was showing me the losses too, though. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, bro, I'm up 1,000, but yo, I'm down $100. You know what I'm saying? I'm down 200. And I'm like, well, how does that work? And you know what I'm saying? He's like telling me like how just different shit work, and him fucking up and not, either, I don't know if it's like signing off or him not withdrawing or paying attention to shit and letting it just sit. So I know there's some bread in there, and I know like there's skills in there that, you know what I'm saying?
It just takes time.
Yeah.
How often do you guys withdraw? Like one thing I was watching, the dude's like, yo, you should withdraw weekly. You feel what I'm saying? Give yourself. Yeah, he like, yo, give yourself some reward. You feel what I'm saying? If you made $50, take out the $50.
Take some out. That's the thing, because
like,
that's a big reason why most people don't see success in this, right? It's because they want to turn $100 into $1 million before they take money out. Right. It's not gonna happen like that. You're like, yo, if you turn 100 to 200, take out your initial investment. And now start working with profits. It really makes the mindset more easier, because trading is all psychology, right? And that's just invest in general, right? Investing in general is all psychology, right? So if you at least take back your initial investment, it's going to be much easier for you to think properly, right? Think off of logic instead of emotions, like most people think. Right. A lot of decisions that a lot of people make it's an emotional decision, right? Based on whatever they're going through. And typically those emotional decisions might lead to like bad results because you didn't think logically through it. And that's what we need to change, right? It's all about thinking logically instead of thinking emotionally. But for me personally, I like to withdraw every week or at least every 2 weeks, right? I mean, my withdrawals is a little bit bigger now, so it's not like I don't need to do it as often as I used to.
Nigga, we getting money, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about, baby?
I'm keeping it direct, right? It's like, when I first started this,
flex on them, baby.
I was trying to get money. I was trying to withdraw as often as possible, right? Just because obviously I had bills to pay. Like I was really before I even became an educator, before I started making money through the residual side, recruiting people and stuff. Like I really retired off of ForEx. Like 2018, I made stupid amount of money. Like. And it went from me obviously making those consistent withdrawals just to get my money up to now I could do it every so often. It's not as often as I need to because they're bigger withdrawals now, and it's only gonna continue getting bigger because that's the thing with Forex. There's no income cap. Like I know people that are making literally $100,000 a day doing this trading Forex. I'm not there, but the fact that I'm around them makes me believe that I will be there eventually. I'm gonna be making $100,000 a day. I'm gonna eventually make $1 million a day off of this shit because there's no income cap.
So when certain currencies like drop per se. Like I'll say I can say personally, like I've been to Europe, so I know like the value of the euro is more than the American dollar, but that exchange that changes every day, whether it's like a penny or two, you know what I'm saying,
Always
up or down.
changing. Yep.
So how does that work in the Forex world as far as like say let's say the dollar plummets tomorrow, the American dollar plummets tomorrow. Like, so what would that mean translated over to the Forex?
For sure, that just means a bag. No lie.
Something's going up. If
No
the
lie.
dollar's going down,
Yeah,
something is
exactly,
going
right?
up.
Because like with stocks, yeah, you could short put stocks and stuff. You could trade options and stuff. But like with Forex, bro, it don't matter if the market's going up or down. Like we
can make
we
money.
can buy and sell both ways. So like if we know that the dollar is about to go down, then we gonna buy the euro. If we know that the dollar is about to drop, then that's gonna make all the other currencies a little bit more stronger against it. So we just buy the other currencies. There's a thing, right? Like if there's a currency pair, because when we trade Forex, we trade two currency pairs against each other, right? So like the euro and USD is a currency pair that's the most traded currency pair in the world, right? If the dollar loses strength, then that means that pair is going to go up. But if there's other currency pairs that start with US dollar, right? Like the US dollar, Japanese yen, right? That's another very common, right? And if the actual US dollar drops, then that currency pair is going to end up dropping as well, because that's the first currency in the pair. So it's just little stuff like that you learn, bro. But we can make money either way.
So the first currency when you're trading a pair, the first currency is what you're basically putting your money on. So
we're trying to figure out what that one is doing against the second one.
Okay.
Exactly.
So let's say if the dollar went down and you had the yen versus the dollar, then you would make money.
Yeah, well, it's
Because
the
you had
dollar
the-
versus the yen, but yeah.
Okay, all
right.
right.
Whatever that first one is, if that first one is gonna gain strength against the second one, it'll go up. If
Yeah.
the first one is gonna lose strength against the second one, it'll go down.
Okay.
And we just buy or sell it like that.
Okay.
The easiest way that I like to explain it, especially like to new people, is like the easiest way to break it down. It's like a basketball game, right? If the Clippers and the Lakers is playing, right? If the market is going up, that means the Lakers are winning, right?
Yeah.
If the market is going down, that means the Clippers is winning, right?
Okay.
And if the market is going up, I'm gonna put my money on the Clippers. I mean, on the Lakers, right? If the market's going down, I want to put my money on the Clippers. Like it's just that simple. And if the market's going side to side, they're battling it out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait. So like, you feel me? I can play. I can either play the range or I can wait for it to break out.
Right.
You feel me? And see who's about to take control of the game, and then put my money back on them. Like it's really simple when you really break it down. Like people try to really overcomplicate it, and it's not as complicated as you think. It's like it's literally pushing a button. If
I mean, that's how they want. That's how they keep folks out. Like I said, they either they're not gonna give you the knowledge, or they just make it seem like, listen, man, this is rocket science. You're not gonna get it.
That's the one thing about this, like you said earlier, where people harbor knowledge, right? Like I'm not losing nothing if you get this information, right? I'm not. It's not taking anything away from me, right? And then the biggest thing that I like about this is when I came into this, seeing as many 6- and 7-figure people that look like me, bro.
Yeah.
Look exactly like me, bro. I was just in Houston, bro. I felt like I was in the BET Awards at this event, bro. Just everybody iced out, designed it up. A bunch of people look just exactly like me, right? They're all touching 6 and 7 figures every single year, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't I do that? You feel me? Like I'm in the right place. All I need is the information, right? So I'm gonna literally pick every single one of these people's brains. I need to know, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you reading right now? You feel me? I need to know what you're doing, because like I said earlier, that blueprint for success is done.
Yeah.
Just gotta take it, put your own sauce on it, and take it to the next level. Like it's that simple. It's not hard at all.
Let's see, another thing that intrigues me is the traveling. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do.
Cause I know, I'll be on Abel Instagram, and this motherfucker be in Vegas one day, in East Bumblefucking Michigan another day. Then you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, where are you going? You know what I mean? Even for this, I had to hit him up like, yo, bro, when you come back in town, yo, I'll be back this day to this day. All right, cool. I'm doing Patience is lemonade stand. Shout out to Pepe and shout out to Main Squeeze. I'm doing the lemonade stand. I see this nigga driving down the street. I'm like, yo, you said you was coming up. He's like, nah, bro, I came early. I'm like, all right, so yeah, get your ass in here, man. We got a pie, baby. But yeah, I definitely speak on that. Speak on like the traveling aspect. I know you said you're a teacher now or educator now.
Yeah.
So speak on that.
For sure. So this is what people need to realize. Like, I'm really one of the best educators in the world in the Forex market. And I say that in the most humble way possible, right? It's really just because of what I've been able to do, the people I've been able to really come in contact with, and my results, and what I've been able to teach people and the results that they've been able to get. So because of that, I'm known a lot. I'm really in this Forex space. Like, I'm really known in this, like, for real. Like, when people talk Forex, like, there's a lot of people that come up, and one of my names is one of those things. And because of that now, I get flown out to so many different locations, right? Like this year alone, right? This is with Corona. I've been in 4 different countries this year, right? I've been in like 20 different states and like I don't even know how many cities, right? And it's all because of this platform has positioned me in a way to where I could travel. My money's up, so I can do that. Make sure my family's good. As long as my family good, I can do whatever the hell I want.
Right.
And that's because of this. Like I'm in a position now to where I'm literally traveling just to teach people. And not just that, like we're building a team right now. Like the Wealthy Visions investment group, like my investment group, I think is growing like strong. So like I also want to be in the field too and just make sure that everybody that does decide to jump on board with us, they understand that I'm here for them, that I'm here helping them. Like this is a thing. Like we have over 300,000 students in this platform. 300,000 students, right? I'm one of the top educators for these students. So when I travel, they take that shit seriously. Like when I come back home, people look at me, oh yeah, it's Abel, what's good, Abel? But when I'm in a different state, they show me hella love. Like when we went out to Trinidad and Tobago, right in the beginning of the year, right, for this event out there, they picked me up in a limo. They put me up in the nicest hotel out there. Like I was treated like a god out there. And it's just because people appreciate what I'm doing, right? And that's what I try to bring back home. Like understand, like, yo, I'm doing this. A lot of people might clown it, but I'm doing this, and it's really impacting thousands and thousands of lives on a bigger scale than you guys might even be able to see. And although the 518, I'm not gonna say they don't show love because a lot of people still do show love and they see what I'm doing. But like they show love, they see what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to show them, like, yo, what I'm doing is like bigger than what most people even think right now.
So I mean, like, what are you doing? Are you like, why are you creating content? Like, you should be putting yourself on that platform, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you say, you're educating these people. Like, what's the one white dude name, man? He was like, you know, sitting in the pilot seat in the jet. He like, listen, man, this dude paid $125,000 just to get this pilot license. He ain't making that. Like, I own the jet. I don't need to know how to fly this. Like, just stunting. You feel what I'm saying? But it not in a bad way. In a way showing you like, yo, I could teach you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's
bro?
the thing.
Like,
People need to just be open to admitting that, yo, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People think that they know it all when they really don't.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot now, and I still don't even know half of the shit that I need to be knowing to get to the next level. So even me, like, I'm doing good for myself, but I'm always in student mode.
Yeah.
Like the moment you stop learning, that's the moment you start dying. I like to tell people, because like once you stop learning, like you become. That's when ignorance starts to set in, when you stop learning and you stop trying to reach for more and start to learn more, because obviously you don't know what you need to know, because if you knew what you needed to know to get out the hood, you would have been out the hood already. Right. Let's be real here.
But that makes you a better teacher as well, like, because you continue to learn and then that allows you to grow your curriculum and
100%.
teach. You feel what I'm saying?
I've learned more by teaching.
Right.
And any teacher will tell you that. Any educator will tell you, like, you learn more by actually educating and by doing it. That's why I tell people. That's why, like, Solo, he always with me. And when he's in the field, I tell him, yo, bro, you got to get in front of the camera. You got to get in front of the camera, bro, because when you go through those experiences, you're going to learn from those experiences. You'll be able to grow from those experiences. Yeah.
I mean, like, I bet it's changed for you from, like, you speaking at your first event to now, like, now it probably flows for you where you not,
bro.
Your first one, you probably like, damn, I don't know how to
A lot, bro.
You know what I
Bro,
mean?
if I would have done this podcast like a year, 2 years ago, bro, I would have been nervous as shit. But now, bro, like, it's so natural for me, bro, because like I know what I'm talking about now. Bro. Like when I did my first event, right, for this ForEx shit, right, like my first big as an actual educator, right, I was sweating balls, bro. Like, I was, and the thing is, like, there was only like 50 people in the room. Yeah. So like I was nervous as hell, bro, but there was nobody there. It was just, again, because I had to break out of that shell, bro. Yeah. But then as I continued to grow, like the most recent one we did in London, because I was also in London at the beginning of the year, right? The recent one we did in London, bro, like I was natural as hell. I was cool. I was calm, bro.
But how many people was there?
Bro, that shit was packed out. Well over 1,000 people in the room, bro. Like every single seat was taken, bro. Like there was literally no standing space neither, bro. Like they had to cancel. Like they couldn't even let people in, type shit.
So you go from being nervous, speaking in front of 50 people, to just it being natural and flowing now, in front of thousands.
Because one thing that I realized is that people could feel your energy too. Yeah. Like if I wanted to become a better speaker, bro, which public speaking is like one of the most feared things to do. Yeah. That's like one of the top 3, top 5 most feared things to do, right?
Bro, you
so
standing
like,
up there, all these lights on you.
You
can't even see people. You're just talking.
Just talking, bro. And that's the thing is like, if I wanted to get to the next level, I had to break out of that shell. Yeah. And I forced myself to do it. You know, and anybody in my team, like if they ever tell me that they don't want to do something, they're scared to do it, what do you think I'm gonna make them do?
You gotta do it.
Like they getting right in, that's the first thing. If somebody tells me, like one of my mans, Willie, he's actually out here in Troy, right? He's actually somebody that I told about this when I was working with him. He used to work at my job with me, right? Literally. And I was like, yo, bro, like this ForEx shit going. And he was like, nah, bro. He's like, you over here wasting your time, bro. And I'm like, nah, bro. Because the thing about me is I don't listen to people that don't have what I want.
Right.
That's just one thing that I'm very big on, right? Like, yes, you can learn from everybody, but I really take the advice from people that have the position, that's in the position I want to be in, right? So
especially speaking on something that you, like you said, something you want.
Yeah.
You ain't never been there. How the hell you know?
Yeah, bro. So when he was telling me that, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm still pushing, right? Now he's on my team, and now he's popping ranks. Now he's making hella money because he seen me go from that job to where we're at now. And he's one of those people where he's very antisocial. Like, he just keeps to himself, bro. He's an introvert. So, like, I forced his ass to get in front of the camera. Like, if I know that you're scared to do something, we gonna get you done, because that's the only way you're gonna grow. They say that the greatest things in life are on the other side of fear, right? Will Smith said that.
Yeah.
And that's so true, right? Like, I've been experiencing so much stuff over the past 3, 4 years, 5 years of me doing this, and it's because I just been accomplishing so many fears.
Yeah.
If you want to have fun in life, accomplish those fears that you got, and watch how shit different changes.
Man, fuck what he talking about. I'm not jumping out no damn plane.
See, now we gotta get Ronell out of a plane.
Life
Like,
might change for you.
bro, you like, let me
Kiss my
let me see,
entire ass.
bro. Let's get up in the plane, bro. And watch me. Let's.
I'll watch you.
we gonna put some earmuffs on you. We gonna blindfold you.
I
and just
will
tell
watch
we
you
going.
jump
Bro,
out
you know
that
what's crazy, bro?
motherfucker.
Like, even speaking of that, right? Like, we was just in Houston. I was just in LA. Like, bro, like this whole past month, bro, I was really in different states, bro. Like, back to back to back, right? And as I'm doing this, there's people on my team that are flying for the first time in their life, bro. Also overcoming those fears, bro. But once they land, they're like, wow, they feel accomplished, bro, and they're ready to jump on the next flight, bro. And that's because it's that feeling of actually accomplishing something. It's that feeling of getting past those fears that now motivates them to do it even more and more. Like, I had probably 10 people, bro, on my team that just got on the flight. And these are older dudes, bro, like 25, 30, 40 years old, that just now got on the flight for the first time in their life. And they was always scared to. But now that they do it, they going to every single tour stop that I go to. Because I'm actually about to go, like, on a real tour, bro. Like, in September, I'm hitting, like, 25 cities, bro, the whole month. Like, it's about to be crazy, and a lot of my team is about to start making those moves with me now, because they know that they got to accomplish those fears and just start doing it. No lie. So
What's up with your content? Your YouTube channel. You still heavy with that?
hell yeah, we
Yo,
going.
they did his wife did a prank on him. She slicked up the floor. Boy, that shit had me in tears. Came in the crib like everything. Whoa, I'm like, oh,
the coffee in the air and all that.
that shit was hilarious.
What's your YouTube? Shout it
That
out.
that one is the Melendez family. That one we actually put on pause for a little bit. You know, obviously just because I had to get shit situated. But my ForEx one is Abel Melendez. Like, that's the one I'm usually on the most. And like, that's another bag. Like, people gotta realize, like, YouTube is money. Like, I only got like 12,000 subscribers, right? But like, I'm getting
That's a lot. That's a lot.
like, I mean, compared to people that I be around, like, these dudes got hundreds of thousands, and some
But
of them
you'll
even
get
got
there.
millions. Yeah,
you gotta
it's all a process.
You walk.
Like,
Hell
that's another 6-7 figure income that I expect to happen probably within the next 2 years. Like, I'm gonna make 6-7 figures off of YouTube. Like, this technology game is changing. That's why I tell everybody on my team, like, y'all need to start putting content out there, because like, content is what's really making money right now.
Like you said, we got this.
Bro, influence is this day and age is most important currency, bro. It's influence, bro. When you have influence, you can make money off it no matter what you're doing. No lie.
What's dude Kramer that be on like CNBC or whatever? He got this little show. Like, bro, this dude will mention a stock. Bro, that shit will bump up a few percent, 6% in a day, and like you said, it's just for him being like, oh yeah, I think this is gonna be it. And it's like, yo, we gonna go buy that.
Influence, bro. That influence is real. That's why I tell people, like, start putting your content out there, bro. No matter what.
So
it is.
what's some of the things that you put on that channel?
So like, I do a lot of ForEx trainings, right? I do a lot of basic trainings. I just started doing little vlogs. Like my Houston trip, I actually vlogged that trip. You know, so if people go watch that, you're gonna see us. You know, I fly out. You're gonna see me on the rooftop pool in Houston. I had my man Solo on the rooftop pool and stuff too. Like, just seeing the day in the life of like what I do now, right? And we actually had this big ass event there. I think obviously it was Corona, so we couldn't really pack it out, but we still had like a good 200, 300 people in the room, right? Still 6 feet apart, obviously, for all you Corona people. Like, we was practicing safe, social distancing, but like, we was still able to really pack out a room, bro. And I was just there, just doing my thing, just teaching people exactly what it takes.
Yeah.
Don't let me get rich. I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking all.
Bro, this is the thing, bro.
I'm fucking all my
bro,
money.
it's not about don't let me, bro. Take those negative condentation words out of your vocab, bro. Yeah,
nigga,
bro.
when I get rich, I'm fucking all my money.
There you go, bro. Nah, bro, like, for real, bro. This is the thing, bro.
Speak it.
Yo, now you gonna really get in my bag, bro. Like, this is the thing, bro. Like, people need to understand how powerful the words you speak truly are, bro.
Talk about it.
Like, for real, bro.
Talk
'Cause,
about
like,
it.
What you speak about is what you bring about, bro. If you speaking about, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. You're not
my
gonna do it, bro.
number one thing is I always say, like, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I say that to like a lot of the girls that I talk to. Like, yo, when I make $1 million, I don't want to hear nothing. I dead ass do. I don't say that shit to you, nigga. I know. Hating ass.
Bro, nah, because like words are powerful.
Hey, all the
bro.
bitches, that ass, I'm like, I'm gonna make $1 million.
Hold on, Solo, bro. I want you to talk about the power of words real quick, bro.
Yeah, I'm not like words is crazy. Like even when you think about like words are literally like spells, right? When you think about the word spelling, when you spell things out, like you're writing your words, right? That's why it's so important when literally you sit down and you're writing things down. You're writing your goals down. You're writing your aspirations down, right? Like for example, you said that you tell the girls you talk to that you're about to make $1 million, right? But do you have that written down somewhere? And what goals do you have set, or what steps are you ready to take to make that $1 million, right? Because you can't ask for $1 million and not expect for it to be a journey, right? There's gonna be a storm, but the thing is, can you learn to dance in the rain? And it's all about being able to take yourself to that next level, because literally every next level of success is going to require a different you, right? The Ronell that makes 5 figures is not going to be the same Ronell that makes 6 figures, right? The Ronell that's making 6 figures is not going to be the same Ronell that's making 7 figures. You feel me? You elevate every day, and elevation requires separation. And it's just getting away from those negative things. And again, your words, how powerful they are, just writing those things down and just really taking control, because literally you can have whatever you want. Like literally when you think about it, if we want something, we go get it, right? If we say we wanted to go get those new Jordans on Saturday, we don't got $250 to go get them right now, but we gonna figure out how to go get that $250, right? When that P5 drop, I guarantee you we gonna figure out how to forget $600 to get that new P5, right? I guarantee you, right? We don't got the money. We always say we broke, we don't got the money, but we get what we want, right? When we say we want to do something, we get exactly what we want.
Right.
We want that P5, we're gonna get it. We want to take our girl to a nice restaurant, we're gonna get it. If we really want to make 6 figures, we're gonna get it.
Right.
Like, and it's literally all about you. Are you gonna take those? You're gonna take that step and do what you need to do to get there. Every day you should be getting 1% better. Every day you should be able to lay down at night and ask myself, what did I learn today, right? Did I get 1% better every day? And when you think about it, bro, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days of getting a 1% better every single day, you're gonna be a whole different person. And again, like the more valuable you are, the more income that you're able to make, right? Because now again, you have something that people want, right? When you're going into a room, you're having a conversation with people, you're providing value for them, right? You're not just going in and having a meaningless conversation. Like when we're talking about money. We're talking about how we're going to get to that next level. Like we're all pushing each other to get to that point. So when you got everybody around you all pushing you to do that same thing, and you come into this environment, by default, you have to elevate. You don't have a choice. Like I was telling you earlier, if all your friends, all they do every weekend is we go out, we go to the bar, we spend $200, $300 drinking, popping bottles, chilling with girls, right? We go back to work on Monday, and now we're wondering why we're struggling and we're broke, right? Right? That $200-$300 that you just spent on bottles and on girls, you could have just invested that in yourself, right?
Facts.
But we're so busy and comfortable with investing in materialistic things that we never want to invest in ourselves. And that's the problem. Until we're ready to invest in ourselves, we're never going to go nowhere. You're always going to be stuck in that same place, right? Those people that are not doing anything, like my friends that don't believe in me, that don't think that I'm good, that for the past 2 years, bro, they see me moving, but still I'm good, bro. I see you making money, but I'm good. Like, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I'm trying to put you onto an opportunity, but those people are going to be there when I get back, right? Like, they're still gonna be there when I get back, right?
In the same spot.
Like 6 figures is loading. I'm close. You feel me? When I get there, bro, 6-7 figures, I come back. They're still gonna be here, going to the bar every weekend, spending $100, getting drunk, right? Smoking, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? If that's your prerogative, that's what you want to do. But I'm good. You feel me? I got another place to go. I got places to be.
There's nothing wrong
Me
with
too.
that at all.
I'm not gonna lie. Me too. But I'm just saying though, it's like exactly priorities.
Facts.
How are you gonna prioritize? Because at the end of the day, if you want to be successful, what are you willing to sacrifice, right? What are you willing to give up to get to that next level, right? Are you willing to sacrifice a little bit of sleep, right? Are you willing to sacrifice those 2 hours you just binge watch that TV show on Netflix, right? Are you willing to sacrifice the 3 hours you just wasted on Call of Duty playing Warzone trying to get a dub, right? Come on, man. Like, be real. We say we don't got the time, but we really got the time, bro. There's 168 hours in a week. Understand that, 168 hours in a week. Even if you work 2 jobs, you work 70 hours a week. You sleep 40 hours a week. And if you're broke, you should not be sleeping 40 hours a week. Let me just say that. But let's say you sleep 40 hours a week. That's 110 hours out of your week, right? Let's say you commute to work for 10 hours, right? That's 120. Let's say you spend 20 hours with your girl and with your family, right? That's 148 hours. You still got 20 hours in your week. What are you doing? Are you using that 20 hours to take yourself to the next level? I don't want to hear the excuses, bro. Because excuses only sound good to the people that are making them up. And that's the realest shit ever. Like, they only sound good to the people that's making themselves up. When people tell me they can't do something, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. You're just telling yourself that you can't, right? Yeah. You're the only thing that's limiting yourself, that's holding you back. That word, I can't do it. Nah, that's not for me. That's the only thing that's holding you back. That's what's stopping you from going to the next level. You're giving that the power, right? Fact. You have all the power. You just got to take it. Fact. Right? Are you going to take that power or not? Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, we're not going to take that power, right?
I hope y'all feel the energy off this.
Yeah. Bro, I'm over here like, nigga, fuck that, man.
It's because he vibrating at a different level, bro.
Facts.
Like,
I feel it.
That's the thing.
I feel it.
And like, this thing, energy is contagious, bro. Like, if y'all came into this and y'all was like mellow and calm, like, I bet you guys are not like that now.
Nah, I'm up now, nigga.
It's because energy is contagious, and that's the thing. Like, you got to surround yourself around the right energy, for real. That's so important in this too. Like, if you could be around the right energy for like half the day, right? But then if you finish your day off in the negative energy, then that's exactly how you're gonna go to sleep.
It's gonna change your.
Yeah, it's gonna change everything, bro. Like
you could be, like, for instance, y'all leave and then we like, yo, I'm about to try this ForEx stuff, and then next you know you get around somebody that's like, oh, man, yo, that's corny.
Your energy switch, yeah.
Then next you know you're like.
Yeah, you back to being like, damn, like, bro. Bro, that's the thing. Like, me and
Abel not better than nobody here. Understand that. Me and Abel are not better than anybody here, right? We just decided what we want. We made that decision, and we put the work in to get it. That's literally the only thing that we did, right?
Like you said, bro, like, people, your time is important. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do a lot of videos and stuff like that, bro, and there's certain things that, like, I won't do. Like, I used to do clothes, and then I'm doing the clothes, and I'm spending mad time doing the clothes, and it's like, hold on, wait a minute, I could outsource this. And I could be doing something else. I could be working on a video. And then it's just, like you said, knowing what you're doing with your time and allocating your time to doing certain things.
Bro.
Like,
time management is key, bro.
It's your most valuable currency.
I'm gonna spend 2 hours doing this. I'm gonna spend 2 hours doing this.
Bro, this is the thing, right? Like, I could throw $100 on the floor right now and pick that right back up. If I waste 60 minutes of my life, I'm never getting that 60 minutes back.
At all.
Facts.
And that's what people need to realize. Your time is the most valuable asset that you guys have. So make sure you're using it wisely. Like, people are over here moving as if they have a whole nother life after this to live. Like, we only got one life. Why not make this life the best life we ever had? Why not make it to where our kids are experiencing much? Like I said, my kids are going to be living a phenomenal life. They're going to be living far better than I have because I'm putting in the work now to do it. And I'm valuing my time in the process. Right. And I'm making sure that they also understand the value of their time. Like, I tell them all the day, like, they could do whatever the hell. My son wants to be a gamer. Yeah. Right? Like, he really wants to be a gamer. Like, I think every kid nowadays wants to be like a YouTuber gamer, right?
There's money in it.
They want to be a ninja.
Mad money, right? So, like, if that's his passion, I'm going to literally do whatever it takes to make that passion a reality, right? So if he's going to be putting in time into that, then let's turn that time into an income at least. Let's at least make it worthwhile. Like, for me, I'm very big on time. That's one of the most important things. And honestly, like, even without time, like, another recipe to success, and this is something that a lot of people need to start understanding, is that belief, right? Faith and belief is like the #1 thing in success, right? I got a mentor called David Monetier, right? One of my biggest mentors. This dude makes money, like millions of dollars a month type shit, right? And it's literally in the same business that I'm in, and he literally tells everybody that success is 90% spiritual, because it truly is. Right, whatever you believe and whatever you have a full desire, and that's exactly what you're going to attract into your life. So, like, when I'm talking ForEx, when I'm pushing this, it's because I truly believe that this could really get people out. And that's the thing, is like, most people just don't have that belief level. Most people are living the same. Your life right now is based off your belief level. I always tell people, your success level is never going to surpass your belief level. Right. So if you have a strong belief level and success, then you're going to get it. But if you don't have it, if you truly don't believe it's possible, then you're never going to get it, because your belief level is shaky. You can't be shaky with this. Success is not about shaky. You got to be very definite about what it is that you want to do. A lot. And one more thing too, for the people out there that are watching this, right? Just because there's people on your social media right now not promoting ForEx, or just because there's people on your social media that you don't see actually winning, doesn't mean that there's people not doing it. You got to realize how many people we got on Facebook, right? There's 5,000 max. 5,000 max, right? So just because one person out of that 5,000 max is not really showing that they're making a lot of money in a world that has billions, you really think it's not possible? Like, that's the biggest thing that really messes with me. People be like, oh man, I don't know, I don't see nobody making money off it. It's because your network is mad small. Like, you got a 5,000 friend network. What the hell? That's tiny as hell.
But like you said, you're not around those. Like, you're probably following someone who you follow like, it's a circle that you've created. So you're not in that circle.
Not in that circle.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'll definitely say though, for like the past year, You know what I'm saying? There's definitely been more people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's been
blowing up.
Yeah, that's a fact. I want to thank y'all for coming, man. It's about time for us to wind down a little bit.
Man, let him. We still got a few more minutes.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, we got about 5 more minutes. Let him, you know what I mean? Where could the people get this information from? You feel what I'm saying?
I was getting to that.
All right, I'm just, we can't close out like that.
This energy on fire, boy.
It is 1,000%.
Like this is the thing. Like we could be on here and talk all day with y'all.
We could.
No lie.
We could.
Because like we speaking from passion based off of like our journey, our success that we've been able to get. Like, and I would never make it seem like I'm up like millions and millions, because I'm not, right? I made multiple 6 figures from this shit, but I never made millions of dollars yet. But it's coming, right? And the fact that my belief level is through the roof and I'm operating the way that I'm operating, it's literally done. The money just got to reach my bank account now. It's that simple. And same thing for him. Like Solo will tell you, like he knows he's about to be up 6, 7, 8 figures in this shit. It's just the money needs to catch up now. Our belief level's there. Once you got the belief level, everything else is gonna happen by default as long as you remain consistent doing what you was doing to get you to the point you're at now. No lie. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me, Wealth with Abel on IG. Check out my YouTube, Abel Melendez on you. You guys can literally Google me now, which is kind of crazy. Like just Google me. All my social media shit will pop up now. I mean, yeah, it's plug in, man. It's lit. You know, if you're interested in Forex, like don't let the skeptics carry you, man. For real. Like, if they not doing better than you, or if they doing the same as you, then you can't value their opinion at all, right? Because if you value the opinion of somebody, then you buying their lifestyle. It's that simple, right? So again, reach out to people that are actually doing, get actual results, and see it for yourself. Give it a try. You don't ever know. You might be the person to come in and really make $1 million right away off of this. You never know. We see massive results with this. So again, just take that leap of faith. Forget the haters. Forget the skeptics. Because this shit is real and it's gonna continue blowing. It ain't gonna be the last time you hear about Forex. I promise you that.
Facts. Yeah, what's your shit, Abel? I said Abel, Solo.
Yeah, facts. Make sure you guys follow me. Instagram is at Trader Kid Solo. Facebook is just Stephon and Gregory. You guys can find me. But one thing that I want you guys to remember, right, is like out of this pandemic, there's only going to be 3 people that come, right? It's either going to be millionaires, billionaires, or witnesses, right? Which one do you guys want to be, right? Really ask yourself, because I'd rather be the person to say, I tried something, then 2 years down the line, ask myself, damn, what if, right? What if I did start, right? What if I did get on that path? Where would I be, right? Because you're going to look around, you're going to start to see a lot of people around you, 6 and 7 figure earners from this area, I promise you, right? I got a couple right now that I'm working with. I promise you, you're gonna see a lot of 6 and 7 figure earners from this area. So like I said, I'd rather be that person to ask, like, I tried it, it wasn't for me, than say, damn, what if, right? Never live your life with regret, man. Always remember that.
So we're getting into what we're listening to.
I'm
speechless.
I might have to listen to this a couple more times before I put this shit out. So yeah, we have a segment called "What You Should Be Listening To." It's basically a song that you've been bumping that you want people to know that you listening to. So yeah, what's your I want both of y'all to give me a song that y'all been bumping that's, you know what I'm saying, that's been getting y'all there. What's up? Talk to me.
I'm gonna be real. It's not even about songs for me. I listen to personal development. So I'll give you a few people that I listen to on a personal development that's gonna expand your mindset. That's really gonna get you to the next level, right? I listen to Bob Proctor, right? I listen to Dale Carnegie, right? I listen to who else? Les Brown, right? I listen to these individuals because they have the results that I'm looking for, and they know exactly what it takes to get to success. So yeah, I listen to my music, but I listen to personal development more than anything. Like for real, like every morning I don't listen to music in the morning.
Yeah.
I listen to people that's gonna elevate my mind. So if you on that type of time, go check out those people. Watch The Secret. If you ain't watched The Secret yet with Bob Proctor, he's in it. That movie's dope. It's on Netflix. It's really going to show you exactly how to really change your mindset and how to think the correct way so you can actually obtain success in your life.
Watch that.
Yeah, I've heard. I haven't watched it. Kent, Kent, shout out to Kent. Kent been for like 3 years now. Been telling me to watch the shit. I just never did. So I'm slacking.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely a good
Talk to
movie.
me.
And same thing, like personal development is really all I listen to. I don't listen to music at all because at the end of the day, like I was telling you guys earlier, that music's gonna be there when I get back, right? But the more that I grow my mind, the more that I expand my mind, the better that I'm gonna be, right? The more valuable I'm gonna be, the more success I'm gonna be able to create. So like some people I like to listen to, Earl Nightingale, Tony Robbins is one of my favorite. Yes, Eric Thomas, those are people that I like to listen to. And at the end of the day, it's like you got to think about something, right? Like if you guys really want to be good or great at anything, you need to become an expert, right? And when you hear becoming an expert, you think that's hard, but it's really not, right? The definition of becoming an expert is really just knowing 99% more than everybody else about one subject in the world, right? Like it's really simple. If you read 5 books on any subject, you will be an expert, right? Because that's more than 99% of the work that everybody else is going to put in, right? To learning that stuff. So like I said, become an expert, bro. That's all you need to do, right? Personal development is everything. Really expand your mind and take you to that next level.
They got me not want to listen to music no more.
Nah. Do what you do.
Man, listen, I'm a bump.
Yo, honestly, if there is one person that I would listen to, it would be Nipsey Hussle, because Nipsey Hussle like really talks that motivation, that inspiration, that mindset stuff, right? So Nipsey Hussle is definitely somebody that if you guys do like music, like listen to his lyrics. He's talking all personal development. In his lyrics. No lie. So if it is one person, it would be Nipsey Hussle, just because he do speak that real
and
stuff.
just for that, my what you should be listening to will be, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Kobe too. It was his birthday.
Facts.
Hustle and motivate.
All right, one last thing though, before you go, like, you're not trying to change what you do, just trying to change the way you think. Remember that.
This is Nipsey Hussle, Hustle and Motivate, off of one of my favorite albums, actually, Victory Lap. Els, what you got for me, man?
I send it to you.
Oh yeah. So L's pick for this week is 5 4 and 13 going on 30.
I love the energy though. His energy is outrageous. That's the thing. If it's energetic too, then you can vibe with it.
Facts.
Just again, make sure you listening to the words, because words are powerful. Remember.
Yes. 13. This is 5 4 and 13 going on 30. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank my man Abel for coming through and spreading some knowledge. Solo, my guy.
Appreciate
my
y'all.
guy. I really do appreciate y'all coming and coming on my platform and sharing y'all story and sharing your motivation. I'm really happy to see y'all and doing well, man. We grew up together, and Abel I think it was a kickball game.
Nah, I remember it was in the lunchroom.
Damn.
I forgot what it was,
Oh,
bro.
you trying to take his plate?
I forgot what
He
it
was
was,
a
bro.
bully, bro.
That's just something for
I was-
some reason, but I'll never forget. I don't know why. That ass, bro.
Damn, man.
I forgot what it was, but it's cool now. It's
Yeah,
cool.
we
It's
good.
love.
We
It's
good.
love. It's love. It's love.
Yo, make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you listening. You can listen on Spotify. You can listen on Apple Podcasts. Also on Facebook. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. I want to thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. And I'll holla. Peace.
Oh well. It's my world. Don't look for me to cater